right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
11, MT, tape.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 2.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
12, 12, 12. 11, MT, tape. 11, MT, dot.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and
11,
long.
11. Dot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second and 7.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Play action now for Fields. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Here we go, shot.
to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? Set.
Let the fullback try to power it home. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Here we go, son. Right.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
11. Right.
They'll try and run for it. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Let's get set. 11. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11. 11.
Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
11 mighty. Dot.
A first down throw for Burrow. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
12, 12, 12.
It's third down and 4.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12.
On one, right?
1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
They bring Chase in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already...
MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Gun, gun. That.
Now, Burrow. That is caught. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. And he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
MT tape. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll send him over to the left.
Stop.
His drive will start on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
11. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. 11. Stop.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
On 2, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Go.
First down. Fields. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down and 8.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Mighty. Here we go, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
On 1, ready? gun. Got. Got.
Second down. Burrow. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12, 12, 12. Got.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Twelve. Here we go. 11 MT. Got.
On first down, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, son.
On first and 10, Fields. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Going for it all. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His big game continues. His third touchdown in this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Austin brought in motion.
Go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, that changed quickly. A terrific scramble, getting downfield, picking up yardage, but then dropping the football. It comes out, and the defense comes up with the recovery.
There's not many quarterbacks in the league, Mike, that can make that play with their legs. It's just such a shame that at the end of that run, he fails to protect the ball. The defense is able to jar it loose and take it away of what otherwise was a pretty fantastic play there by that quarterback.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Don't jump. Ready?
Play action now for Fields. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas.
They bring Chase in motion.
11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow here on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's across midfield, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
It is third and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11,
Tight
11,
end
12,
going
12,
in motion
12.
here.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Burrow now. Quick hitting slant there. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
11, 11.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
11, 11. Here we go.
Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and
11,
really
11,
tips
11.
the scales into your
Here we
favor.
go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. Big play coming up.
11
Third
mighty,
and goal.
11 mighty. 12, 12, 12.
They'll run. And he cannot get free, only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. That's complete left side to Pickens.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
Throwing is Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 1st down. Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And the Steelers are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Fields now on 2nd down. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. They put Wilson in motion. This caught, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
11 Thomas. Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's get set. Shot.
Here's a run going left. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
Take. Here we go. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Now, Burrow. This one caught by Chase. Still going. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11
They
empty.
bring Chase in motion.
11 empty. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Stop.
Now a give on the ground. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
On 1, ready?
Third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Monday. Here we go. Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a second down.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11. Back.
On first down, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 54 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Gun. Back. Eleven.
A handoff as they try to run it here. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
I'm one, ready?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
11. 11. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
11 MT, tape. 11 stop.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir.
They'll keep it on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Hurry up.
Here comes 2nd down. Play action now for Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Chip's clear. Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Don't jump, ready?
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Taking off. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down. He'll run again. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. Okay, they get the timeout called. They've got one big play. Can they do it again? Don't go anywhere. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game.
6-yard attempt.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.